Good evening. My name is Chuck Levesque, and I'm the Executive Director of Depaul USA. Welcome to the 2020 It Feels Like Home Gala. Since 2009, Depaul USA has been there for Philadelphians experiencing homelessness. Well, 2020 was a difficult year for us all, but I'm very happy to report that Depaul USA has continued to provide services throughout the year. Yes, we observe social distancing and we have new hygiene protocols, but we're still providing the same case management, the same housing that we've always provided, and that's made such a difference for so many Philadelphians. In fact, this year we were able to expand our programs. We grew our rapid rehousing program and opened St. Joseph's House, which provides housing to homeless and housing insecure college students from across Philadelphia. Tonight, you'll have a chance to see a short film about Depaul USA's work at the Dax House and the impact it's having on young students. After that film, there'll be a chance to make a donation via a paddle raise. Finally, there's an online auction. The auction will be up to October 25th, that's Sunday, till 7 p.m. Please go online and see if there's an item you'd like to make a bid on. Tonight's gala wouldn't be possible without the sponsorship of some great allies. I'd like to thank them now. They are Chrissy Kine, the Bryn Mawr Trust, Youth for Black Lives March, Benjamin Obdike, iRice, Cicada Architecture, Domino Sugar, Philadelphia Federal Credit Union, and St. Raymond Epenafort Church. After I stop speaking in a few minutes, I'll turn it over to Bill Anderson from Fox Philadelphia. Bill came out to St. Joseph's House when we had our official ribbon cutting, and he produced a nice news segment about the program. He'll introduce the movie tonight, and I'll turn it over to him now. I want to say thank you again for supporting Depaul USA. We greatly appreciate all you do for us. Thank you.
Hey guys, how are you? I'm Bill Anderson from Fox 29. And I just want to take a minute to share with you my experience with the DAX program, St. Joseph's House, Depaul USA's newest program. I got a chance to do a story on it, go over and meet several individuals at this house that is helping homeless and housing insecure students in the Philadelphia area. It's located in West Oak Lane.
If we can take homeless college students, give them stable housing, and give them the supports, they'll move to graduation, and if they're at graduation, they'll be connected to the world of work, and that will help them never ever experience homelessness again.
As much as it's shocking, as much as it's tragic to even think that there are this many students who are dealing with these challenges, it was equally inspiring to see Depaul USA and others come together to step up to try to assist these dynamic and amazing young people, several of which I got an opportunity to meet, who are going to achieve great things. They just needed an opportunity that the DAX program and Depaul USA is helping provide to them.
It gave me a second chance to find a place where I feel at home and a different atmosphere that can change my life.
So I just wanted to thank you. I wanted to thank all the people who made it happen and all of the generous supporters, and just share with you what a great experience it was for me learning about these individuals, the students, the supporters, and so many of you. As I'm from Philadelphia, born and raised, and spent a lot of time in the West Oak Lane area where the DAX program actually exists. So it was heartwarming to me to see these students welcomed into a stable, loving, and secure community. And I know that this program is going to make a huge difference in their lives. So you're about to watch a short documentary by filmmaker James Robinson, who spent several months with the young people and others involved in this program. He got to see the amazing impact that it's having, and now, as this is the debut, you're about to experience it as well. So it's important for us to recognize that your support is what helps Depaul USA continue great programs like this. So sit back, enjoy the documentary, but most importantly, thank you for everything that you do and for all of your ongoing support.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to start. I guess, well, one of the things about me, you can clearly tell I have all kinds of comic book stuff set up because I'm a huge comic book fan, so that's like, I guess the first thing you would notice about my room. I bought a couple of these paintings up here, these canvas oil paintings. I actually bought when I went on vacation. I watched the guy made them with spray paint, so I knew I just had to have them because I thought they looked beautiful.
This is my roommate that I got here in Philly. His name is Nebula because he is purple-ish like a galaxy. Back home in Rhode Island, my mom had an office because I was homeschooled. So I just organized everything, and I had like all the papers and documents organized, and that's why I have so much office supplies.
These are still clothes that I need to buy like drawer sets for, so I'm thinking like one over there, one here. Tapestry, make it look a little pretty, more homey. I'm really excited to start painting more, so I have a few of my paintings there, but I want to do like on bigger canvases. So that'd be exciting, and I know Shahid said I could hang them up around the building if I would like to.
I'm a huge gamer, so the majority of the time I'm over here playing my game in my chair and stuff. This is also where I do homework. When I have class assignments, I have a lot of class assignments, or when I have to do online class meetings. I originally wanted to be in the military. And that was because my adoptive parents actually told me, they were like, look, if you try to go to college, man, you're just gonna ruin your life. I was talking to recruiters, I had everything filled out. Literally, I just had to come in for, I think, a physical or something. After my junior year of high school, somewhere in the middle of summer, even to this day, I'm not 100% sure why, but I changed my mind, decided I still wanted to do college. But when I told them that, they were like, listen, you won't go anywhere if you go to college. And then I told them which college I wanted to go to, which was Temple University, and that made them laugh, because, like I said, they didn't think I could do that at all.
I don't get rid of my books. I love them too much, so I'll end up rereading them, or I know I can donate them downstairs so I don't have to get rid of them. For example, Hamlet, I've read like 4 or 5 times, and there's 2 copies in here. I live with my aunt all my life, and that's just simply because my father was incarcerated and my birth mother always lived in the Dominican Republic. So I was always raised with my aunt, and that's my mom. That's my mom figure. And it's just a lot of stuff going on at home in terms of like, there's always noise, there's a lot of kids going on. It's very hard to focus on my schoolwork, let alone trying to get anything else done.
My mother decided to move, and I didn't want to be alone. I do have family there, but it's not family that was very supportive. I found out in New Jersey, because I was stressed out, not having a job, starting all over in a new state, not knowing what I was going to do next. I spoke to a couple people from like colleges and online programs, because that's what I was going to do, actually, an online program. Even though it was going to cost me or I was going to be in debt, I didn't care. I just wanted to go back to school.
I can't control anyone else's feelings, so when she's having a rough day or whatever, she kind of takes it out on me, and she's just like, move out, you're old enough. And I'm like, okay, well now I have to figure out my situation.
I worked myself crazy to get accepted to Temple, and once I did, and they saw that, they didn't know what to say because I proved them wrong, and that's when the problems of finding where to live was, that's when they came up.
Time came on and my mom kicked me out of the house, unfortunately, and so I had nowhere to go, and I couldn't go back to Rhode Island because my school was here, and I already started school. So my friend told me and recommended me to come here, and that's how I got into St. Joseph.
So if they're in an environment that's unsafe or problematic, this student really has no place to go, really can't afford where they're going, and they can't focus on their education. I look for those things like that before I consider offering them the opportunity to come into our program. Because of the pandemic, those departments that students are normally able to go there and say, look, I'm having problems with rent right now. I'm having problems with food insecurities. And I'm like, they're not open. I'm not allowed to be able to make that connection. Like as far as going out to the school, doing presentations and telling people, getting the word out more about the program.
Philadelphia has lots of great social services and lots of great homeless programs, but there aren't any that serve homeless college students. Father Joe Okonski here at St. Athanasius Church reached out to us about 2 years ago and said, I have a convent, it's about to be unoccupied, it's about to be vacant. So we came and toured it, and as we walked through it, we're just like, this looks like a dorm. So we worked with the neighbors, who were fantastic here in West Oak Lane. We worked with the community group, the council person, and we found a funder who's willing to help us renovate the program. And then the coronavirus, the campuses started closing. So we were still in construction and realizing that students might become homeless as campuses close and they had no safe place to go. So we opened the building before the building was finished. And that's when I knew this program would work, because students were telling us that without this, they would have been homeless and they would have had to drop out of school. And I knew that our staff were the right people for the jobs because they just rolled with it.
I moved in last week, or I went through the interview process last week, then moved in about 3 or 4 days ago. When I first got here and I did my first night and I couldn't sleep and I was very anxious, I kind of like walked around and stumbled across like the chapel, and I sat here for a minute and it did calm me. It was just like a very calming space for me. So I figured whenever I felt like that again, I could come back, and it's always done the same thing for me. It kind of grounds me, it centers me, and it makes me feel better. So it's kind of become my spot. So as of right now, everything is virtual, and my classes meet on like Zoom or Microsoft Teams or things like that. I know that for myself, working in my room isn't really helpful. So I would always have to find like a library or like an area where I feel like I can actually sit at a desk and do my work. So now I kind of have to readjust and like find ways to get myself back into like that setting without having it.
I've been here for, May? Sorry, I have to count them. May, June, July, August, September. Oh, 4 months? Yeah, September. Oh, 5 months. I've been here 5 months. Right now, this is my home. Like that's a good feeling. I feel comfortable here, you know. So it's my own room, my own space, you know. Like when I do DoorDash or when I go clean someone's house, I don't feel at home until I rest on my bed and like lie down. School is going tough. I can't lie. It's tough, but it's worth it. I know that. I actually have ADHD. And so for me to like focus in my room on my own online, it's just hard for me. Like I struggle. So for me to actually like get A's and B's is like, it shocks me because I never thought I could do that, especially online.
I've been at St. Joseph's House for, I think I'm going on a month now. I think I've been in here for almost a month. Well, I've been in foster care my whole life, ever since I was about 6 or 7. Most foster homes feel more like you have to watch out for the things you can't do than knowing you have the freedom to live your life and do the things you want to do. I guess, honestly, a day into being here, I realized this place is way much more like an apartment or dorm, and it has way more freedom than a dorm too. They just, help you with things that you need help with. They're there as support, not as a warden. I like to be alone a lot, and so I liked it at first, but then like this thing's been going on for, I'm not exactly sure how long now, so after a while, like I want to go out and do things. I missed my prom. I didn't get a senior graduation. The websites that they have us doing for these online classes, I don't understand really any of this online stuff because it's all new for everyone. And so I really don't like it at all anymore, and I'm just waiting for this to end, but this place does still give me more opportunities to be a little bit more social though, so that's a plus.
And one of my visions for the place was like, I wanted it to be more like a family because everyone entered here because of the same reasons. And upon entering, like I wanted to see down the line them interact more. And I'm starting to see it now. Like they have movie night one night. I see them in there cooking together, cleaning and working out, exercising. It's really opening up, and it's starting to become like a community more than just a transition housing program. Like they are buying into this family concept. If they can get it right now, they will never have to end up being homeless or faced with any housing insecurities again in their life. Like you're here to become whatever you're in school for.
We serve as role models, mentors, big brothers and big sister figures, focused on helping residents become productive, self-sufficient, obtain employment, develop a saving account, complete college, and move into stable housing. More programs like St. Joseph House is necessary because there are so many more students who could benefit from this opportunity. I am honored to be working with these resilient college students who, in spite of their experiences prior to St. Joseph House, did not give up on their dreams.
So from the first day I got here, I knew that I made the right choice because the atmosphere was different and Nothing has changed since then, and it's been 3 weeks, so I'm just sure that I made the right choice for myself. Let's get it there.
For my first 2 years of college, I'm definitely going to stay here, and I figured every month I pay rent, put some other money aside to save, so that when my 2 years are up, I'll have enough to put a down payment on an apartment almost like anywhere in Philly, and I want to move much closer to Temple University, because hopefully by that time I will be doing in-person classes. So, at this very point, I'm looking at forensic science. I love the forensic scientists who have to go to the crime scenes. So whenever I'd see, like, we would watch videos and documentaries and stuff, and I loved it. I thought it was so cool. And one of my favorite TV shows I watch is called The Flash. You know what that is, not it? So Barry Allen, he's a forensic scientist. Whenever I watched it, I was like, the stuff that he would do, and I know he'd be investigating stuff that we wouldn't. I don't know, every time, that was like the one class I actually looked forward to. So I was like, oh, maybe I have something with this. So.
Like right after graduation, I'm just hoping for a job somehow related to research. I would like to do research for a year or two before getting into like a set in stone career like FBI or something. Well, I've been told and I've been taught that our justice system is a living organism. It's still growing, it's still changing. So I feel like by informing myself about it, I'm more able to, like, one, know my rights, inform other people, and just somehow make a difference in a system that I know needs some work.
So Monday I will start real estate classes, and from there it will end in November 20th. And November 20th I will have my real estate license, and I will have graduated from the Europe program. Right now this is for me to focus. I don't even want anyone to visit me. Like, if my mom visits me, I tell her, please, like, let me know, out of, like, respect, for me to just focus on me. Because I've been around my family for 22 years, and I've been supporting them and helping them, and I've been focusing on them so much that my life right now, I feel like I'm behind. And so now it's time for me to just hustle hard and focus on my future, so that way I don't have to depend on anyone, or they don't have to depend on me, hopefully. I mean, if they do, then that's fine, but I want to be able to just focus on me and only me. And I know it sounds selfish, but right now that's the best thing I can do for me to help my family maybe in the future.
My name is Felicia. I'm a student at LaSalle University.
My name is Elizabeth. I am a student at LaSalle University.
My name is Diego. I'm a student at Community College of Philadelphia.
My name is Natalie. I'm a student at LaSalle University.
My name is Kenya. I'm a student at Community College of Philadelphia.
My name is Malik Williams. I am a senior at the Community College of Philadelphia.
My name is Diamond and I attend Chestnut Hill College in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. My goal is to open up my own counseling practice, specializing in youth coping with PTSD.
My goal is to help as many people as I can.
My goal is to be a sexual assault therapist.
My goal is to have a family-oriented business.
My goal is to own my own property.
My goal is to be the best version of myself.
My goal is to establish financial stability.
I'm most proud of my determination and strong-mindedness.
I'm most proud of my passion.
I'm most proud of my empathy.
I am most proud of my selflessness.
I am most proud of my sense of humor.
I am most proud of my versatility.
I'm most proud of my ambition.
So as you just saw, the St. Joseph's House has hardworking, dedicated students that need our support now more than ever, along with Depaul USA, so that they can continue to achieve and continue their path towards excellence, the excellence that you saw from these young people. And thank you again to filmmaker James Robinson for sharing their stories and inspiring all of us to continue to support them in their ongoing efforts. And thank you again to everybody who watched. Your eyes help us to spread the message, and we appreciate your ongoing support. In addition to the college students at St. Joseph's House, Depaul USA supports over 200 individuals in the Philadelphia area just looking to get back on their feet that need additional support so that they can continue to achieve the greatness that our communities need. They're doing this hard work every day, and they're doing it with your support and ongoing commitment. So again, we thank you. You got a little taste, an opportunity to see what Depaul USA does, but that's just the tip of the iceberg for the ongoing work and the amazing lives that they continue to inspire with all of our help and support. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to spend a little time with you. Now I'm going to hand things back over to Jason.
Well, thank you, Bill. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jason Lamoureux. It is a privilege and an honor to be joining each and every one of you virtually this evening in support of Depaul USA right here in Philadelphia. Before we get underway this evening, where we all can participate and invest in this magnificent organization, I want you to notice right above the video screen here tonight, that white donate button. That's our tool, that's our catalyst, and that's the way you're going to show your appreciation for Depaul USA here tonight. So it's as easy as taking your cursor, clicking on that donate button at this time. That will take you to where you can fill in your donation and make an immediate gift in support of Depaul USA. Now, I want you to know that each and every dollar raised tonight will be appreciated and will be put to magnificent use. I'd like to thank the Depaul USA students that shared their stories during our video, our staff members, and everyone to share what their experience with Depaul USA has been. This takes a lot of courage, and we're so thankful for each and every one of them. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to get excited. I want you to take advantage of this opportunity to invest in this organization that you just heard about, that's changing lives right here in Philadelphia. Now, we're going to give everyone a chance. And again, our goal is very, very simple, that everyone does their part. 100% participation here this evening. I guarantee that you'll all have an opportunity, each and every one of you, to make a meaningful gift here this evening. Tonight, we start with an amount that will cover the cost of a student for 1 year at St. Joseph's House. Again, you heard about this wonderful program and what a magnificent addition it has been to the Depaul USA programs. If you can be so kind, can help us out at $10,000 here tonight, I'm going to ask you to click that donate button at this time and put in that donation. If you can do that, let's do it right now at $10,000. And again, you saw earlier, we've got donations that are already entered into the system here tonight that have been made before our event. We thank each and every one of our donors that have done that, and we thank them so much for their contributions. Oh my gosh, thank you to Laura Lee West for her support of $10,000 here tonight. That's absolutely amazing. We are off to a tremendous start. Look at that number grow. This is fantastic. And we thank you so much, Laura Lee, for supporting Depaul USA and being a part of the program here tonight. But again, remember, we're going to give you all a chance, each and every one of you, to support Depaul USA here tonight. Our next opportunity will allow us to feature all 5 of our programs here in Philadelphia. It's the DAX program at St. Joseph's House. It's the Depaul House. It's St. Raymond's House. It's a rapid rehousing program, the medical respite, and so much more. And your gift of $5,000 will go to help us. Listen to these numbers. Serving nearly 200 individuals annually struggling with homelessness and housing insecurity. Think of the difference we've made. And our work has been doing this for 11 years right here in Philadelphia. We are so proud of this track record, and we thank each and every one of you that have invested in our organization. If you can be so kind, can help us out at $5,000 here tonight. Again, press that donate button, make that contribution, and know that your gifts are going to be appreciated here tonight. This is absolutely fantastic. Look at how we're all working together. Our power is in our solidarity. You all are doing a great job, and we can't thank you enough. We want to thank everyone. We want to see your name up on that screen at this time here this evening. And think about it. Again, every dollar is appreciated, and every gift will be put to tremendous use. But you know, we've had a challenging year. I think that goes without saying. But Depaul USA defines resiliency. And during this year, despite all of these challenges, we have helped serve. Now, there's a little bit of time left in 2020, but to date, we have helped 81 individuals right here in Philadelphia find safe, permanent housing. That's amazing. And our work is not done, but we need you to help. On top of that, we have assisted 59 individuals secure stable jobs. Again, with your help, we can do more work. And, you know, we put our great work to practice here. We employ some of our graduates, and we can do that with your help. If you can be so kind, can help us out at $2,500 here tonight. I'd ask you to put that contribution in. Let's work on this together. Let's grow that number at the top of our screen. Oh my goodness, thank you to Jim Dominic for his gift of $2,500 here tonight. Again, setting the tone. Every dollar is appreciated. Every gift will make a difference here tonight. And I'm going to encourage each and every one of you to know that your gift is going to make a difference. Press that donate button at this time and think about a gift of $1,000 here tonight. The DAX program at St. Joseph's House that opened earlier this year, as you saw in the video, is absolutely amazing. You had 3 testimonials from wonderful, wonderful young people, and you can see the difference that the St. Joseph's House has made. While we featured these 3 students, we know our need is so much greater, but the only way we can help more young people is through your generosity here tonight. And I think one of the great statements that was featured in the video said that St. Joseph's House is not just housing, but it's a community. And it's a community that feels like home, and it's a family. This is what you're investing in here tonight. This is the difference that Depaul USA is making. And look at these names go up on the screen. This is absolutely amazing. Thank you to each and every one of our donors here tonight. You're making a real difference. Your gifts will have an immediate impact. They will stay right here in Philadelphia, and they will be put to wonderful, wonderful use. We can't say thank you enough for all of your generosity. But think about it, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't heard a number that makes sense for you tonight, maybe consider that Depaul USA is much more than housing, that the residents are provided with things such as case management and financial training, job training and placement services, and everything that goes into preparing them for stability. We also operate at Depaul USA immaculate cleaning services that employs our program graduates. Again, we put our programs to use. It's practical. With your help, we can extend this reach. We can make a difference. And look at, thank you to all of those wonderful donations that are coming in. Look at those names on the board. We thank you so much for all of your generosity here tonight. This is absolutely amazing. Thank you to Chuck and so many more that are making their gifts here tonight. And let's think about what we said when we started. We said our goal was very, very simple, that we all do our part here tonight. 100% participation is certainly our goal, knowing that you can make a difference in the life of a young person or many of our different programs. And I'd like to mention another one of those programs at this time. Depaul USA's Medical Respite Program is an amazing program, and it's the first of its kind right here in Philadelphia. It's an amazing program. You can invest in this. Think about a gift of $250. And one of the things that I like about Depaul USA that really personifies their mission is that they are so well-versed and so talented at meeting individuals and helping those in times of greatest need. You know, they meet individuals where they're at, and they help them out, and they give them practical ways for them to grow and to flourish. And tonight you can invest in Depaul USA and making a difference here tonight. Again, thank you to all of our donors. Look at those names on the screen. Thank you to each and every one of you that are investing. in DePaul, USA, we thank you for all of your kindness here this evening. But our goal is, and our job is not done until we've all had a chance to make a meaningful gift here tonight. Again, $100, 100% participation. Think about it. We'd love to all be gathered together as we were last year. Unfortunately, we are here to support, fortunately, DePaul USA in a way that makes sense. $100, 100% participation. If you haven't given, take this opportunity. We would be so very, very happy and appreciative of your support here this evening at our $100 level. Again, look at those names go up on the board. We can't say thank you enough to each and every one of you. Thank you to John. Thank you so very, very much. Amazing, amazing shows of support. Think about it. Tonight, if you haven't given, think about maybe choosing that other button under that donate option here this evening. And you can enter in a number that makes sense to you. Again, we really, really appreciate each and every one of you, but we respect that giving is an individual experience for each and every one of you. Whether you choose to give anonymously here tonight, or you didn't hear a number that made sense for you, you can enter that in. Maybe $50 makes sense. Maybe $150 makes sense. Maybe $25 makes sense here this evening. Again, every dollar makes a difference. And your investment, I can't say this strongly enough, will have an immediate impact. And it will help those that need it most through this wonderful organization that works tirelessly to perform its mission and do it with such professionalism to enhance the community of Philadelphia. Ladies and gentlemen, again, take the opportunity, click that donate button. This is amazing. Thank you. Look at that number grow. We are making a tremendous impact here tonight. Again, $100, 100% participation here this evening. Again, you can choose that other button. You can enter in a donation, whether that's $50, $150, maybe it's $25. Every dollar is certainly appreciated. And look at those names scroll. Thank you so much for all of your generosity here tonight. And again, we want you to know that every dollar counts and every single gift is appreciated here this evening. I would like to extend a virtual round of applause to each and every one of you that have joined us in supporting DePaul USA here this evening. We can't say thank you enough, and we'd like to remind you, just in case you didn't have an opportunity to give tonight, this live stream will be up for 2 weeks. 2 more weeks to make a gift. So we would encourage you to talk to your friends, share the message of DePaul USA with your family members, and invite them to support this fantastic organization. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all of your generosity.
Hi, I'm Erin Ellis, and I've served on the local advisory committee of DePaul, Philadelphia since 2017. Despite the challenges, DePaul USA has accomplished a lot this year. We have served 180 men and women. 81 people have graduated and moved on to permanent housing, and 59 people have gotten jobs.
My name is Broderick Green, and I serve as a case manager for DePaul House. I work there also because I came through the program, and when I came through the program, I seen the genuine care that the staff had in trying to help us get our lives back. And so I just wanted to be a part of that. We've been through a lot this year, but the one thing is that DePaul House has never closed their doors. We've been here through the whole situation, and we haven't lost our heart for the work, which is also good.
Hi, my name is Tracy Williams. I live at St. Raymond's House. I love the people I'm working with. They're helping with my anxiety, my budgeting, and I love who I work around with, and I just love being here.
Hi, I'm Sandra Guillory. I'm the Philadelphia Director of DePaul USA, and I want to thank you for joining us this evening. DePaul serves over 200 people per year across 5 programs, and we help them to obtain jobs and income, to stabilize their health, and to realize their potential. This is due to the dedication and flexibility of our staff, who meet people where they're at. And we couldn't do it without the volunteers and community partners like Drexel Medical School, Penn Charter, or St. Raymond's of Pennafort. Thank you for working with us this year to continue to connect our residents to the wider community. And lastly, I want to thank the residents and graduates of our programs.
for their resiliency during these unprecedented times.
Good evening. I'm Annie Thomas and I serve on the Board of Directors at Depaul USA. On behalf of the board, I'd like to thank you all for joining us tonight and supporting us as we continue to serve our most vulnerable neighbours. We simply cannot do this without your help. I'd like to thank the sponsors and the donors that have made tonight possible, and thank you all for lifting up our programmes and the people we serve.